I'm Renee Allen, and I'm going to demonstrate starting and stopping when you machine quilt. I will be demonstrating using the Bernina B550 QE. Hold on to the top thread, needle down, needle up, tug, and the bobbin thread pops up. Put both threads behind the foot. Then we are going to take 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch of tiny stitches, then stitch regular stitch length, 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch of tiny stitches at the end. Raise the needle and the presser foot, take hold of the thread, hold it, needle down, needle up, keep that loop over your finger and then tug, and up pops the bobbin thread. You can clip the tails or leave them long to bury. For the tiny stitch, I used the zigzag stitch, reduced the zigzag to 0 and the stitch length to 0.7. So I created my own stitch. Then I can toggle between number 1 and number 2. Reduce the zigzag to 0, the stitch length to 0.7, and then toggle between stitch 1 and stitch 2. Hold on to the top thread, needle down, needle up with the heel back feature on your petal, tug the bobbin thread to the top, put the threads behind the presser foot, take your tiny stitches, I toggled over to 2 to do that, now my regular stitch length, and then toggle back to 2 for your tiny stitches at the end. Raise your needle with your heel, raise presser foot, pull it to the side, take hold of the thread, needle down, needle up, tug the bobbin thread up and cut the loop and the tails at the beginning. Now, does this hold? You bet it does. No one ever does this to a quilt. What if you're using the free motion foot? Here I'm using the open toe free motion foot. I went needle down, needle up, pulled the bobbin thread up. This time I'm the tiny stitches. Then quilt, quilt, quilt. Take the tiny stitches at the end. And then needle up. You can do that with your petal. Grab that loop, needle down, needle up, presser foot up, use your knee lift. There's the loop, you can cut that. What if you're using a closed toe, such as the round sole on the BSR? Uh-oh, the loop will come through the foot. Raise the foot, pull it out slightly and grab those threads and pull them through the bottom. Take your tiny stitches. This works great with BSR1. Tiny stitches at the end. Presser foot up. Put your finger in the loop. Needle down, needle up. Tug that bobbin thread up and clip your threads so everything's neat and tidy.